Your host for MotorWeek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to MotorWeek. We're glad to have you with us. A few months ago, one of the most eagerly awaited family vehicles of the decade finally arrived, Honda's Minivan. And that minivan, the Odyssey, looks set to become a rip-roaring success. Now, our first stint with the Odyssey was limited to just a few days, but now it's back for a longer stay, so we can give you MotorWeek viewers a better idea of what all the fuss is about. With the minivan segment one of the most competitive in the industry, Honda's new Odyssey needed to offer buyers something different while maintaining Honda's benchmark quality. So the company exhaustively studied what types of people buy minivans and how they use them. After digesting all the data, Honda decided to build not just another minivan, but a flexible family mover, one that is easy to drive and to live with. Confirming our first impressions from last fall, Odyssey is the most car-like of all minivans to date. Both LX and EX grade Odysseys ride and handle much like the front-wheel drive Honda Accord. No surprise there, for Odyssey is based on the Accord chassis. But here's an even bigger difference: 4 doors. Regular hinge doors at that, not sliders. Doors just like an Accord sedan. Wide, flat door sills and a very low step-in height make for easy entry and exit. Standard LX seating is for 7 with a 3-place middle folding split bench. In the 6-passenger LX and in our EX test van are these captain's chairs. They're both lightweight and easily removable even without a sliding side door. Behind Odyssey's large hatch, you'll find a 3rd seat and the inside mounted spare tire, the reason this bench only seats 2. Yet it's also the slickest Odyssey difference. Just by removing the headrest and turning 2 rotary latches, it neatly folds into the floor, giving 6-passenger vans 102.5 cubic feet of cargo space with all the seats removed. 7-passenger LXs make do with slightly less. All Odysseys are powered by a specially tuned version of the Accord's all-aluminum single overhead cam 2.2-liter 16-valve 4-cylinder engine. It produces 140 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque. Honda engineers paid particular attention to mid-range power, and given the Odyssey's almost 3,500 pounds, a 0 to 60 time of 10.3 seconds is a pleasant surprise. However, with even moderate loads or on a steep grade, the little 2.2 really has to work hard. The only Odyssey transmission is a 4-speed electronically controlled overdrive with grade logic control. That's Honda's version of fuzzy logic, and it reduces hunting for gears on hills. EPA fuel economy estimates are 20 city and 24 highway. We managed 22 on our test loop. We are impressed with the ride and handling qualities provided by Odyssey's 4-wheel double wishbone suspension, another Accord adaptation. Cornering is well controlled with little van-style roll. Also, like top Accords, Odyssey has 4-wheel disc brakes, plus an anti-lock system is standard on both trim levels. We were delighted that pedal feel is much firmer than typical for an ABS-equipped vehicle. Inside the tall, if narrow, cabin are attractive interior fabrics, more car-like features, and the fine ergonomics that Honda is known for. Besides the expected driver's airbag, there's one for the passenger along with 2 glove boxes. Gauges are clear analog units, but we'd prefer a smaller speedometer paired with a tachometer, which is not available. The large front bucket seats look comfy and have a variety of adjustments, including power height control, but they're too firm for our taste and have 0 lateral support. A tilt steering wheel is standard and goes a long way in accommodating most body types. Most controls are only a short reach away, but it's also quite easy to bang your knee against the large center stack. Idiot-proof switchgear runs the main heating and air conditioning system. Plus, rear passengers get a second AC unit standard. And these 2 dash-mounted cup holders have 4 siblings in the rear. When occupying the rear seats, you'll be able to see the view directly ahead thanks to raised theater-style seating for the 2nd and 3rd rows. And the price for this milestone minivan? Well, the LX starts at $22,985 and the EX at $24,995. Our test van's roof rack and floor mats brought its sticker to $25,319. That sounds high until you start pricing the competition. And others agree that the Odyssey should be a real minivan player. AutoWeek said, Odyssey is a well-finished, generally refined, generally classy minivan that can be more fun to drive than most of its competition. While Automobile Magazine noted, but as good as the Odyssey mechanicals are, it is in interior packaging that it breaks new ground. Honda achieved a minivan ride that approaches the Accord. Honda's initial sales goal of 25 to 30,000 units a year is very modest, and we think every Odyssey produced will find a willing buyer. What they'll get for their money is a different interpretation of the minivan, a unique people mover with loads of car-like attributes, easily flexible seating and cargo carrying abilities, and unparalleled safety. And that's what the fuss about the Odyssey is all about.